well, going fast as well. But then we all realise that. Okay, because I'm still sick. Just a little bit of colouring, that's it. I've got a lozenge in my mouth, just so I don't end up in a major coughing fit. I think I've only done 5 pages today, but I think that's enough. I did some grocery shopping, and that made me super, super tired. So I had to go and have a sleep after that. So, yeah, it doesn't take much to wear me out at the moment. So I did another page in this Sally Berry book. And where are we? Here we are. Yeah, so I like the way it turned out. I really do. I started doing this lilac colour, and then I thought I really liked the lilac and the white, so I decided to leave that white because I thought it really made it stand out. And then I just picked like a neutral green for the other bits because, yeah, I just wanted it muted, and I think it turned out really, really nice. Oh, wow. Hi, how you doing, Tina? Hey? Oh, sorry, I have school and it's no longer school holidays. Look, school is important, okay? Yeah, no, school is important. I'm lucky because I'm retired. My kids have grown up. And luckily I don't have grandchildren yet. I'm quite happy not having had grandchildren. So no, school is important. And my videos, you can always watch them later. And they're not going anywhere. So anyway. But it was really, really good to hear from you, see you. Thank you. I actually got the flu. I've had the flu for the last couple of days. So, yeah, all I'm doing is colouring and sleeping and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so normally I do these styles in gel pen, but I've had the Faber-Castell connector pens next to me. So I played around with those and they worked rather well, so I might keep doing that. So, yep, that was fun. So I'm doing mostly quick and easy ones. Now, this book came from Temu. When I started it, I was working overnight time, and I thought, well, I wasn't sure if it was the all is going on. Everyone has the flu now. Yeah, it's winter here. So, winter flu. It's a thing. But I haven't got it too bad, so it'll be right. So, yeah, this one I thought, okay, well, either it's my eyes or the symbols are fuzzy. So I actually went outside today in the sun, and it was my eyes at the time. So, yeah, I just need to make sure I've got light when I'm doing it. So, yeah, I'm either using the Kaisercraft alcohol markers, or I'm using the Faber-Castell connector pens, because that's what I've got next to me, and they're really... So it turned out rather well. And even though it's double-sided, with the other side, with using the water-based markers, there is bleed through and I can't see any shadowing. So for a Temu book, considering they're not expensive, this turned out rather well. So I'm really glad I can use my water-based markers on this. So I've just got to make sure I've got good light when I work on these, that's all. Now, not all of it is accurate to numbers. There are patches where I thought, oh, I've already put that pen away, so no, I'm not getting it out again. I'm just going to colour it in with this one. That did happen a lot. But the picture still looks fine. So, yeah, there are squares that are actually coloured in the wrong colour, but it doesn't matter. You can tell what it looks like anyway. And I did 2 pages in this one. I'd actually like to finish this book. Now, I was getting overdoing the backgrounds. But I decided that in alcohol, in a lot of marker sets, there are, no, it turned out really well. So I'm keen to do some more, but I'll see how I feel each day with having the flu, how much energy I've got. But I did the grocery shopping today, so I don't think I've got anything much I have to do tomorrow. Now, with marker sets, they have too many dark colours, and I don't tend to use the dark colours. I like, my favourites are pastels, and I like the bright colours, but I don't like the dark colours so much. Yeah, I will. I'm actually going to go to bed after this. I've been playing Minecraft, so I've got Minecraft going on my laptop, so I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to curl up and get some sleep. But luckily, it doesn't matter what time I wake up in the morning. So I thought I will use the dark colours on this background until they run out. So I'll just reach over. Where did I put my rubbish bin? Okay, it's there somewhere. But I used up the purple. The purple's run out, so then I moved to the blue. I love Minecraft. My kids brought it home from school. And both my friend and I, both our kids were at the same school. So we made friends and then we had Minecraft play days. So yeah, that's why when people say, oh, I started playing this at school, it makes me feel really old because it was my kids who brought it home from school. But yeah, pastels like colours. So I thought, okay, I can use up the dark colours, which I don't tend to use, and I have lots left over for these backgrounds. So I did 2 pages in this one. Now, I was looking through this book, and I'll get this out of the road. And they have the backgrounds up to a certain point. And then there's pages where there's no background. So that works for me. And I didn't realise I've actually done some of the pages at the back. So at the time, I must have been in the mood for doing ones without backgrounds. So I do actually have a few done at the back, which I didn't realise, which is nice. So, yeah, I'm going to work towards finishing this book, especially with having the flu at the moment, because, yeah, it's a really easy book to sit down and colour with the alcohol markers. And I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think about it at all. So this one I have to think about and concentrate on. This one I don't. This is just a nice, easy one. Double-sided, but I can use the gel pens or the water-based markers on this. And it's super cute. This book, I'm using alcohol markers at the moment, but some of them are, I will have to use gel pens for, because as I go, some of them will have, right, there's one back here. Yeah, I could use water-based, but I think it looked better with gel pens. But I'm really enjoying the colouring at the moment. I get very fixated on one thing. So either I go through a patch where I'm colouring, or I go through a patch where I'm cross-stitching, or I go through a patch where I'm crocheting. But as I've worked out, yeah, it is sort of a mandala, and I do like mandalas and patterns, but I've got to be in the mood for certain sorts. And as at an older age I've been diagnosed with autism and ADHD, I've got to learn, I'm learning a lot about myself. Plus, I've got told yesterday, was it, that I have, I'm allowed to have a support worker. So I got approved for NDIS. So all the craft stuff that I make, all the yarn stuff, I can get somebody to help me to sell it. Yes, what do you want to ask? Go for it. What do you want to ask, Tina? No, I haven't crocheted a capybara. I actually don't. I crochet blankets, shawls, and scarves. I don't actually crochet animals and things like that. I'm too lazy to have to stuff them and do all that sort of thing. With my confidence issues, I just do what I'm comfortable doing. Uh, because it's just, that's okay. You can ask whatever you want. That's fine. I've got nothing to hide. What you see here with me is exactly what you get. I am who you see. Yeah, that's it. We all have to do us. We all have to do what works for us. And nobody's perfect. We all do the best we can. And I do appreciate you being here, and I'm happy for you to ask any questions you want. You can put them in the comments below, afterwards, in my videos, whatever works for you as well. So you do you as well. And just know that being you is enough, and don't let anybody put you down. If you're going to school, school is really, really hard. It's a hard time in life, but then adulting is hard as well. So life is hard, one day at a time, and just do the best you can. And you be you, and don't let anybody change who you are. Because I grew up in an era where people were supposed to behave in a certain way, and that's not good for anybody. To mask and not allowed to be yourself is horrible. So I'm glad that these days people are hoping these days people are more allowed to be themselves, because there's variety in nature, so there should be variety in people as well. But anyway, see, but we can really do anything about it much. That's true. We can't do anything about it much. Make sure you've got a good support network. So if things get too hard, talk to your family. If you can't talk to your family, because my family was shit, basically, talk to your friends. I had nobody. But if it boils down to it, get support. Go to find some support workers, whether it's at school or anywhere like that. Here in Australia, we've got amazing places people can go. And there's also online communities where you can get help. But yeah, be who you are. Friends are usually, yeah, people, I don't know why people lie. I've been told that's because it's my ADHD that I don't understand it, that I'm different to everybody else. But yeah, no, I don't understand why people tell lies. If you tell lies, then you have to remember them. If you just be honest and tell the truth, you don't have to worry about trying to remember anything because you've told the truth. But you still forgive them. Well, that's up to you. It is your life. It is your choice. You live how you want to live, and you know what's best for you. Don't let anybody else tell you what to do and what not to do. Because it doesn't matter who you look at. Everybody in this entire world has made mistakes. There is no such thing as a perfect person. There is no such thing as a person who's not made mistakes. So to me, one person cannot tell somebody else how to do things, how to live when they are imperfect themselves. So, yeah. And a part of life is making mistakes, because you learn from those mistakes. That's how you learn and grow. And I wish somebody had told me that when I was younger. So make your mistakes, learn from them, try and be a better person as you get older, and do what works for you. Nobody else can work that out for you. Be who you want to be, because we choose who we want to be in life. Nobody else can choose for us. Okay, good night. Enjoy school, and I should go and get some sleep anyway. But thank you for being here, and take care. Okay, you are important. Bye. And bye, everybody. I'm going to go to bed. I've got to sleep. I'm going to turn this laptop off. Okay, bye.